What's up guys, welcome to the video, and this might be the third or fourth part of like this little series, I guess, where I give you guys my honest opinions on these WWE and non-WWE superstars. We all feel certain ways about wrestlers, and if you go on Twitter, everybody loves themselves some Sasha Banks, Bella Twins, and Jon Moxley. And I can't forget about Naomi. People be loving her on Twitter. On YouTube, all you need is an AEW t-shirt and be able to two-sweet the camera, and you're pretty much set as a Young Bucks mark. And if you're on Instagram, you just hate everything. People on Instagram hate everything and everyone. Look at the comment section on anybody's post on their Instagram page from any promotion. Everybody be hating. I asked you guys on my Instagram story to give me a list of a bunch of different random wrestlers. Just anyone you guys think of, and I'm gonna tell you guys how I actually feel about them. And with that said, make sure you give this video a like, and let's try to hit 150 likes maybe. Is that shooting too high? I don't know. Let's try. Goldberg. I love Goldberg, honestly. Like, I know everybody's hating on him right now just because, like, he just beat The Fiend. Fiend shouldn't lost the title, and The Fiend should be main event to WrestleMania. I get that. But, like, Goldberg's pretty dope. I mean, like, those 5-minute matches, I love seeing that kind of stuff. Like, I can watch some technical wrestling all day. I love myself some Ring of Honor. But to watch, like, this giant, beefy man just kill someone in, like, 3 minutes, or see him and some other giant man just fight each other for, like, 5 or 6 minutes, that's epic. It's pretty epic. I mean, look at the Lesnar match for WrestleMania 33. That was really good. Like, you can't deny the fact that Goldberg's dope. Like, he's just dope. Rockstar Spud. At first, when he was named Drake Maverick, I thought, man, that's a cringy name, bro. Like, that's not tough. And then I thought about it more, I'm like, I guess it's kind of funny because you think Drake Maverick, and the first thing pops in my head is like this weird fusion of like Drake and Logan Paul. Him as a general manager for 205 Live, I wasn't really that interested. I mean, I thought it was cool. Like, he did a good job. I just didn't really care. Then he was teamed up with AOP, and I was like, man, that's cringe as all hell. And then the stuff with 24/7 title was absolutely amazing. Him and R-Truth blended so well together. I would love to see that be an actual pay-per-view match, or at least a kickoff match or something, right? He does a great job of basically being like this era Spike Dudley. Pac. I love Pac. Honestly, he should probably be the next guy to challenge Moxley for the title if it's not Jericho getting a rematch. He's like the only guy right now that's like, if someone would take the title off of Jon Moxley, it would probably be Pac. Like, I can't see anyone else that's in contendership like him, besides Orange Cassidy. Carlito, underrated. I really love Carlito. Like, I don't think he should have been like a world champion when I say underrated, because I feel like everyone says the mid-card guys are just underrated, but like, no, I don't think he should have been world champion. I definitely think like he could have been in more prominent storylines, but I guess he had like an attitude problem or something was like keeping him from like going up the card a little bit, so I mean, that's kind of on him, if that's the case. I always thought he was a good wrestler. I mean, he still wrestles right now. He wrestles for the WWC, and then he does some stuff in that Qatar promotion. Yeah, he's out there a lot too. I say all of us need to go watch some Carlito matches because, like, trust me, they're actually really good. Angel Garza, I just don't like him, honestly. Like, I just feel like his gimmick is like overdone. Not really the ripping the pants off part. I think that's kind of cool, but like just like the I'm a sexy man, I'm gonna kiss the women. I'm just not interested. And now he has Zelina, and it kind of just feels like he's just like Walmart Andrade. And I know I'm gonna get some flack for saying that, but I just don't like him. Maybe because like I'm really invested in Leo, and then he's the guy that beat Leo for the title. Maybe that's why I'm just a little off put by Angel. I don't know. I'm just not a fan. Chris Statlander. She should be the face of the AEW Women's Division. Not saying she should be champion, but she should be like the face of it. I think she's probably the most entertaining one there. The whole boot thing is just great. It's so stupid. That's awesome. She has a great look. Yes, I'm calling her hot because she's hot. Size, agility, all that kind of stuff. I mean, I feel like she really should be a key player in the women's division, which I think AEW already recognizes that, and that's kind of where she already is. Safe to say that she could be on top of that women's division for a long time. Kofi, I mean, Trailblazer, first black WWE champion. Yes, The Rock was first black, shut up. Or African born, because I can't say first black without someone screaming Dwayne Johnson. Always held down, always underrated, and I'm really disappointed that like he went from world champion last year to like losing his tag titles in a Saudi match this year, and he's probably not gonna get them back anytime soon. Yeah, it's really disappointing, honestly. I feel like there's some injustice in that system, but I love the podcast. New Day Pod is great. I listen to it all the time when I'm driving from school to DC or DC to school or wherever I'm going. It's good. It's a good listen. You guys should listen to it. Christopher Daniels, I mean, I'm not a fan of him right now. Like, I think SCU as a whole is getting a little dry. Maybe because I just see it and hear it, like, their gimmick too much, and like they don't really evolve their gimmick. I feel like I'm kind of a little tired of them. I like Daniels when he's by himself, and he felt legit. But now, of course, he feels more like a veteran type of wrestler now, and I'm less interested, but I still like respect and love the guy. I mean, he's still great, but I just don't have that much interest in him as I used to. I mean, like, when he won a Ring of Honor title, I was excited, it was great, but I'm just not as invested into him as I once was. But I can go back and watch any Daniels match and love it, and seeing him with a ponytail it boggles my mind what went wrong in the follicle region. John Cena, I'm pretty sure I've talked about Cena before in other videos, but I'm gonna say the greatest of all time. I mean, popularity wise, he's up there. He's probably second to The Rock. In ring wise, he's not the best in the ring, duh, but like, he gets it done in the ring. He puts on some classics which count. That's what matters, right? He's entertaining with the whole rap gimmick. He's still entertaining with being like, you know, PG John Cena. The greatest of all time wrestler in my head has always been like Chris Jericho or Shawn Michaels, but like, popularity wise, who's the greatest WWE superstar ever? I gotta say John Cena. Like, it's John Cena, recognize. A lot of people are saying Sammy Guevara. So Sammy does like all these crazy flips and stuff, and he's like ricochet and stuff. I can say that. The aspect I like about Sammy Guevara is the whole YouTube channel. Like, I don't see any other wrestlers really doing this and doing it at a consistent basis. So I respect what he does on YouTube, and to blend YouTube with like being an AEW wrestler, which is like the second biggest promotion in America, is like really interesting. And that is what keeps me captivated in him. Not necessarily what he does on AEW, because I mean, he kind of is just like a jerk. The whole Victoria Justice sister thing, that was pretty funny. I'm more interested in the YouTube side of him, not necessarily the AEW side, but I'll watch the AEW side of him so I understand the YouTube side better, if that makes sense. Nick Gage. You know, I've never actually watched a Nick Gage match once in my life. Never. I'll see clips on Twitter, I'll hear promos. I've never actually watched him before, and I feel like I don't want to watch it just like sitting at home on a laptop. I want to go to like a GCW show next to see him in person, so I can really experience what it's like to be in the presence of Nick Gage. Tessa Blanchard. No. I loved her with a burning passion. Like 2 months ago, I thought she was the greatest thing since sliced bread, and all that just trickled down the drain. I just can't stand her. I mean, like, it's not the matter of fact that I don't really think she's racist or anything like that. Like, I know I made the whole video, my favorite women's wrestlers are racist. No, I don't think she's actually racist, but I feel like the lack of acknowledging what you did wrong, and I still strongly feel like the stuff she was accused of she did. I just feel like the lack of acknowledging it is what is detrimental to her as a wrestler, or not even as a wrestler, but as a person. Obviously, I don't know her as a person. Just that lack of acknowledgement is just like, I just can't mess with it. I really want to like her. I'm gonna say she's the best women's wrestler in the world right now. Maybe besides like Charlotte, because Charlotte's pretty good too. I can't get invested into her like how I once was, because like, it's just that dark cloud of all this controversy that she just pushed away, and it's still there, and it just hasn't been acknowledged yet, and the lack of acknowledgement is just defeating for my fandom of Tessa. Yeah, that's really it. Jobber Man Malcolm, Muscle Man Malcolm, Carlos, is the greatest wrestling YouTuber alive. If you don't believe it, we were just wrong. It's okay to be wrong in this world. Brody King. I think I liked Brody King more before he went to Ring of Honor, because ever since he joined Villa Enterprises, I just feel like his stock has just decreased so much. I feel like he's a singles guy. He should have gone to Ring of Honor as a singles guy, or gone to like NWA as a singles guy. I just don't think he's made to be like the third man in a 3-man team, or 4-man if you count Flair. We'll do like 2 more because his camera's about to die. Sonny Kiss. I feel like Sonny Kiss, as of right now, should be a prominent AEW Dark character, right? Because there's just not that many like storylines that are ready for him at this moment. But I do feel like having Sonny Kiss on like the AEW Dark show is really good for the audience to be a little more accepting. And I think the audience, for the most part, is pretty accepting of like LGBTQ wrestlers. But there are still a lot of people on like Twitter and social media and whatnot that are still, unfortunately, assholes, and that's kind of the world we live in, which is really unfortunate. But I feel like if you keep putting him on that show, he gets camera time, then sooner but later he'll get so over that it'll be opening position for him on Dynamite, so he can be a part of the show more often, and he can, like, you know, build his way up, because I feel like he's really talented, and I feel like there's definitely a place for to have like a more flamboyant LGBTQ wrestler, and I want to see him more on AEW, honestly. That's just how I feel. Hopefully more people become more accepting of wrestlers that happen to be homosexual. I mean, like, live your best life. Who cares what you want to do on your spare time? Finally, The Undertaker. Bro, retire. Please, bro, stop. It just gets a little more sad every year when you can't really make it out to the ring. I love and respect Taker, but like, when you can't walk to the ring normally, there's an issue. And when you can't take a bump normally, and that's your job to take bumps, there's an issue. And I know like him and Styles are still gonna have a pretty decent match, but Styles can't pull a 5-star match out of a mop stick. I'm not calling Taker a mop stick, but I'm saying like he's pretty immobile as a wrestler now because he's older and he's been putting his body through the works for years. Just stop. Don't kill your own legacy. I just don't want to see Undertaker hurt his career more by having like these kind of bad matches, like the Shane McMahon Hell in a Cell wasn't that good. Roman sucked. The Cena one, it was a squash. Goldberg, ugh, oh my god. And then Crown Jewel and stuff, that wasn't that good either. And I just want to see Taker retire so his legacy is intact. It always will be intact, but just so there's not that little stain of like really bad matches towards the end. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much the video. In the comments down below, let me know what you guys feel about these wrestlers, and also let me know if you guys want to see me continue this series, and I'll keep talking about random wrestlers and just letting you know how I feel about them. But that's the video. Make sure to like, comment, share, and always subscribe, and we outie.
We going up like 1,000. I'ma flex just like a muscle man Malcolm. We going up like 1,000. I'ma flex just like a muscle man Malcolm. When it just like 1, 2, 3. If you like the channel, this will squeeze. If you like the channel, this will squeeze. If you like the channel, this will squeeze.